funny, the whole of December I kept telling myself Christmas was creeping up on us. And just as quickly as it did, it's been and gone and we're back to normality again. Now, despite Scotland being the party capital of the world, I had a quiet Hogmanay this year.
Merry New Year!
While Big Ben was chiming in the New Year in London, I was in my bed by 9:30 on Hogmanay. I was absolutely knackered. So I thought an early night will do me the world of good, just about slept through the bells, and then was up and about on the 1st of January, raring to go. And it turns out half the population of Aberdeen was as well. In previous years I've gone up Benahee, it's a small hill just outside of Inverurie. I didn't want to go quite that adventurous, so I thought a nice walk around the beach will do me the world of good. I honestly didn't think I was going to get parked. I had to drive round for ages, till I eventually managed to get a parking space.
Happy New Year! You know what, I don't even think I've seen the beach this busy at the height of summer. This is mental. People have just kind of abandoned ship anywhere. Even trying to get parking space today. This is the busiest I think I've seen the beach in years. Remember during lockdown when everyone would go out and have the longest walk they could because it was within the rules? It feels like a repeat of that again today, that's for sure. So back in the days when I could be bothered running, this bit here was part of the park run down at the beach, the 5k route. But yeah, that's definitely been a little while, that's for sure.
Now, I'm not planning on making any resolutions this year, but I do want to get back out running again. It's been a little while. So exercise and slightly better living's my priority this year. I won't bore you with all the details, but safe to say 2023 was something of a write-off.
1992 is not a year on which I shall look back with undiluted pleasure.
My marriage collapsed, I lost my job. Pretty much if you name something that can go wrong, it did go wrong.
So yeah, in terms of expectations for the year ahead, I would just like 2024 to be less rubbish than 2023 was. For the time being, the van stays. There's absolutely no point at all in trying to get rid of it when I don't know what's going to happen with the Fiesta. That might get handed back, I don't know, so I'll try and get back out with the van a wee bit more and go from there.
So like I said, my plan this year was to try and do a gentle hill walk. I decided that was probably a little bit adventurous and can wait until another day. Apart from a walk along the beach, the only adventurous thing I did was venture into Asda for supplies because I'd been putting that off over the Christmas holidays. So there are a few places in 2024 that I'd like to go and check out. I've never been to Shetland. It's something I've been talking about with friends lately. I'm not sure how I'm going to fare on the ferry. I do get travel sick very easily, so this might be one that gets delayed, but I really fancy going. I'd love to go for Uphellia, but everyone does. Accommodations through the roof if you can get it, it's going to be mobbed. I'll maybe wait till the weather's a little bit better and the seas are a little bit calmer, but I definitely would love to put the van on the ferry up to Shetland. Although that does mean trying to work out how to get around the city centre's LEZ, because the ferry terminal's slap bang in the middle of that. One place I have been, but I haven't really explored, is the Isle of Skye. I did a 10k a few years ago, the Skye Bridge 10k, which is literally what it sounds like. You run over the bridge, you run around a bit of Kyle of Loch Alsh, then you run back again. But it takes 5 hours to get there. So by the time we got there, spent the night, drove back after the race, that was all the time we had. So I'd love to go and explore the island a little bit more. And while I'm there, I want to go and check out Eilean Castle. It's been used plenty on the big screen and the small screen over the years. And Mum used to love going there. She actually took a picture of the castle for a display they were doing inside the castle, and her picture was one of the ones that was shortlisted. So her claim to fame was that she had a picture of Eilean Castle on display inside Eilean Castle. We've still got all the photos of that. I'd love to go and actually see the castle for real. The last time I was there was the time I was up at the Isle of Skye, and the queue to get in was mobbed. We struggled to get parked. It just wasn't meant to be. So I'm going to go back and do Skye and do Eilean Castle on the way. It feels kind of fitting. And the other thing I want to do, which you will see in my next video, is a tour of filming locations from the movie Tetris. Quite a lot of this was filmed in Aberdeen. It doubled as Soviet Russia because of our architecture being so amazingly brutal. So next time out, I'm going to be exploring Aberdeen and finding some of the filming locations from the movie Tetris, which if you haven't watched, you need to watch. So that'll be out in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks as always for watching. If there's anywhere you're planning on exploring in 2024, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you again in a couple of weeks' time.